Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball!
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Say hello to my little friend.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Go ahead. Make my day. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Milk anything with nipples. I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
No. 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 Hell no. 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 I refuse. No.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
It is a 10-minute Tuesday. What's up, guys? Justin Coffin, 330 Sports Show. We are a Youngstown studio production. We're going to go over a bunch of things here today, but we're going to do it in 10 minutes or less. So let's start with the NBA Finals and Stanley Cup Final. The Miami Heat, now this is as of this recording. I know this is Tuesday. However, I am recording this show on Monday. So the Vegas-Florida game could either be 1-1 as of this recording, or it could be the Golden Knights up to zip. So we'll see what happens there. But Miami, Denver will remain 1-1. The next game will be Wednesday night in Miami. Miami just finds a way to get it done, even though they're playing the best player in the NBA right now, in Nikola Jokic. He is like the first player I saw to just have all these incredible numbers, 450 points, over 100 assists, over 100 rebounds over his last 15 games. So just incredible numbers. But Miami found a way to get it done. They used that zone defense and figure it out. The Vegas Knights had a very convincing win in their Game 1 victory. So hopefully the Florida Panthers can tie it up 1-1 and take that series back to Miami as well. So that should be interesting, both the Stanley Cup Final and the NBA Finals at the Miami Arena there. I was able to check out the Memorial Tournament, Jack's Tournament, the Golden Bears Tournament in Columbus, Dublin, Muirfield Village Golf Course, and just a beautiful course. It was really hot out there, but a great weekend of golf. Victor Hovland, who, don't want to brag, I did have him at plus 2,800. Now I only put a couple bucks on it, but that's pretty good odds. He ended up knocking off McCarthy in the playoff, so they replayed the 18th, and literally McCarthy's putt just lipped out to almost force a second playoff hole. And you can see the rest of the top 5 there with some pretty big names: Scheffler, Spieth, and Kim there as well in 4th place. So a great weekend of golf in Columbus, one of the most beautiful courses, not just in the state of Ohio, but in the country. Next up, I wanted to share this. This is this phenom, Rose Zhang. She is just coming up the ranks. She is young, she is great, and in her very first LPGA tournament, she won it. Also in a playoff hole. So well done. Some people have called her the female Tiger Woods. So we'll see what she does, but this young sensation should be doing great things for years to come. All right, next up, we need to give a congratulations to Austintown Fitch. They are state champions, knocking off Anthony Wayne in the state title game in Akron, Ohio. So congratulations to the Fitch Falcons, finishing the season 22-0-2. Also want to give congratulations to their in-conference rival, the Canfield Cardinals, who made it to the state championship game as well. Ended up falling to Talmadge, but a great season for the Cardinals. So some mighty birds there in the AAC conference on the softball field. Also on the softball field, don't talk about softball a whole lot, but there is a mini dynasty going on right now. And as of this recording, Oklahoma was up 4-2 in extra innings, but they have won, I believe it's 52 consecutive games, and they are the two-time defending college softball national champions, going for a third straight this year. So whether you follow softball or like it or not, it is pretty entertaining to watch. So you can probably check out any of those games on ESPN as the women are in the College World Series. All right, staying on the diamond, we got the Cleveland Guardians. Now, this again is as of Monday, June 5th. So the Guardians split this 4-game season or 4-game series, excuse me, from the weekend with the Twins. They dropped the first two and then bounced back to win the next 2 games to salvage that series and stay 3.5 games. They're still well within striking distance of the Twins. There has been rumors lately Shane Bieber could be a trade candidate for the Guardians. So we will see. The Guardians are finally starting to hit the ball a little bit, but you can see that batting average 233, which is 23rd out of 30 Major League Baseball teams. Their pitching is overall pretty solid, 8th best in the major leagues at 3.79 ERA, but they just, nothing has been consistent this year. It's been consistently inconsistent. Sometimes the bats are there and the bullpen fails. Sometimes the starting pitching is really good, but the bats don't do anything. It's just, a mystery. But hopefully the bats and the pitching can kind of come together at the same time. Tristan McKenzie just came back and had a wonderful start in his season debut coming back from injury. So we will see what the Tribe does. But I like, this young club, but right now they're very inconsistent and they got to get some hitting and especially some power because they are the lowest ranked team in terms of home runs hit this season in Major League Baseball. Going over to the Cleveland Browns, I wanted to focus on this dog logo real quick, just to give you guys a little bit of a background. This is my favorite of the 2 that are left, but the stripes feature the iconic Browns helmet down the middle. Also, the colors, the Mastiff is designed with a classic orange and brown color scheme. Gray has been added as an accent color, the same color at various times in club history. Titles. The dog has 8 teeth, if you notice. Some of those little jaggedy teeth on the bottom there, but that's kind of cool. The team has also won 8 championships in its history since its inception in 1946. There's also, I believe, 8 spikes on the dog collar, which is kind of a neat homage to that. Shadow. The dog has a prominent shadowing on the right side of the face. This was an element intended to pay homage to a very popular dog logo used during the past years. And also the city. The letters, if you look really closely on the left side of the face, they're colored in brown and standing for the city, CLE, which the Browns have called home for the past 77 years. So thought I'd give a little shout out to that dog logo. That's personally my favorite of the bunch. And then finally, going to wrap up with a little bit of pop culture, a little TV here now. Succession. I have not made it all the way through the series. In fact, I just got into it. I'm still in season 1, a couple episodes in, and so far I'm already hooked. Love it. But Succession is one I know that was very, very, very popular. One of a lot of people's top 5 TV series of all time. That just ended. I know Barry, which was a very interesting, started off kind of like a comedy, now kind of like a dark dramedy. That just ended and really enjoyed that. That was a little bit weird, but really cool. That was Bill Hader in that. And then finally, being a sports show, I thought I would wrap up now. All 3 of these shows ended their run within like a 10-day period. So Ted Lasso is the final one. So Succession, Barry, and Ted Lasso all closed their chapters. And, Ted Lasso you don't have to like soccer to like this show. It's a feel-good story. Kind of drags in some parts. I thought early season 3 was a little slow, but overall, I really, really enjoyed this show. Apple TV Plus for that one. Succession and Barry were both on HBO Max, which is now just called Max, but thought I would throw that out there for anyone. And I threw that middle picture in there because the one reporter in the show is actually found one of the, what do they call them? Like the dress people behind the scenes, the like costume type people, found a vintage Ashland Eagle shirt. So paying a little homage to Ashland University in Ohio. So I thought that was kind of neat. But Ted Lasso, great show. Not one of my favorites of all time, but definitely worth a watch and a feel-good show. So I would like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to watch our episodes Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3:30. If you can't watch live, no problem. You can watch anytime on demand through YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or any of your favorite podcast platforms you can listen, or just visit youngstownstudio.com. We have over 850 episodes we have done as a studio. I believe I'm close to 300 episodes. I haven't counted recently, but that's all thanks to you guys watching, listening, and supporting us. So make sure to follow, like, share with anyone that might be interested. But appreciate you guys watching. Everyone have a great